What's good, YouTube? What have they done to our feral druids? But it's okay. I know everyone's freaking out a little bit that plays feral, or has at least anyway, because compared to other classes, it was a lot of nerfs. But I'm here today to jump on and we'll play some feral druid, see how they're doing, even though it's hard to tell, you know, from like little nerfs in here. They've had enough nerfs as to where you should be able to feel it if something's completely, like, bad now, you know? But what happened? Pretty much, Lunar Inspiration nerfed a bit by 20% in damage. I still like it though because of the range setup. We have a Shred and Rake while Stealth nerfed. And also the big one, Enraged Maim. So pretty much, I'm not going to go Enraged Maim anymore. King of the Jungle for the extra damage. Ferocious Wound also got nerfed, but I still like the setup. Otherwise, Fresh Wound is really nice. And that's how we're going to do it. Oh no, we timed that. No, we got it. It's alright. We out. Right, let's go. Sub Rogue. Should probably kill the Ret here, I think. What are we playing with? A monk or something? Oh, we got him out. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. Stun him. Drink of that. We're going to have to wall straight away. Bursting. Live Lord. Let's go. Woof. Oh, and he's going to finish him off. I think he is. I'm playing very zoomed in, by the way. I like it a lot. More engaging, I think, but it is harder to have, like, awareness of what's going on. He stole the bop. Nice. So pretty much, chill video, just gonna have a look and kind of talk about how I don't think feral is as destroyed as a lot of people are making it out to be. I haven't really seen many. I think I did a threes game the other day and I saw one in that, you know, small queue session. But I did see a lot of boomies. So caster comps are everywhere. It's like Affliction Shadow Priest, Boomy Shadow Priest, Boomy Affliction Lock. Like those dot rot comps, and they're such a pain to have to deal with. But it's still doable. So feral druid, not that bad. Let's see in this next game. Using the same build. I do like Rest Affinity, man. I just like the off heals and stuff. Even though Guardian's probably better. Because they're going to be really quick games, especially in skirmishes. We might even do a BG. Oh, Rain of Thorns as well. We've got to have that sorted. Nice one. But yeah, normally I go like... this is going to be the pretty much a setup. I believe so. Let's try again. Okay, we're into another skirm. Also queued up for BG. So that'll be cool. Now we're going to tank Demon Hunter. What? Make sure this is on our bar this time. Let's put it there. Let's get it. Got this guy up too. This guy's going to find us straight away. Let's stun him. Stun the mage instead. We're going to bat. Oh, he's blocked. Go bash this guy. Root him off. Thorns on our mate. Throw some damage up. Time to burst. Stun. And he should die. Okay, still topping the boards. So a feral, I mean, our damage overall is gonna be lower, but you know, pretty much what I'm trying to say is feral's still on the board. Don't be too disheartened. I know I was. About 2 days, I was, you know, had to take some time away from a feral. Couldn't believe it that they got slammed that hard. But pretty much, don't use Enraged Maim. Instead, Maim, whenever we use it, is going to be another stun to kill, or if you want to interrupt, and things like that. Now, one thing that it does actually influence, and this is something I haven't talked about yet, is the comps in which we can play. Okay, so that's what's narrowed down. Our upfront pressure isn't quite as good as it was. So things like Kitty Cleave, where we have the Arms Warrior and Feral, I believe that's where it's got nerfed. On those comps where you just need that straight pressure and damage. So It'll still work, obviously, but like it's not as good. Arms Warrior and Feral together isn't going to be as good as it once was. Meanwhile, things like Jungle Cleave, like Hunter and Feral Druid haven't been hit quite as bad because that one is has a reliance on CC from the Hunter. Bursting shots into full traps, bashes out, and, you know, in-cap will DR with traps anyway, so comps like that, not quite as bad. You still play with Affliction Warlock, still play with a Shadow Priest, just the ones that require upfront pressure with like a Frost DK, Arms Warrior, you know, things like that. Windwalker Monk, I think they're going to feel it slightly more. But Jungle Cleave, Feral Druid, Shadow Priest, Shaman, still doing super good in my opinion. But just going to take a little bit more work, you know, it's going to be a little bit harder, seeing as Feral's not pumping out stupid damage. But yeah, I think we're sweet, waiting for this BG to pop, and we'll try out a Battleground now, to really see, in the long term, where we come up against, like, other classes, and have a bit more room to run around and play around. Alright, we're in the mines. This will be a cool Battleground, although... do Alliance win? No, I think Horde win this majority of the time, but either way, let's go and have a crack. Setup, nothing's changing. Also, builds that work since the nerfs. Since this whole video is about, like, a discussion about the nerfs and what we should do about Feral now, is I like this build, I always did. Brutal Slash didn't get touched. If you notice, Rip and Brutal Slash damage, still exactly the same. So, like, that doesn't change too much. When Incarn's up, your damage is going to be a bit different from Stealth. This is also very viable if you want to go for more of a sustained bleed kind of setup, but I just like the Brutal Slash chunks, you know, setting up the kills. And this is what I'm going to run. Bigger health, King of the Jungle, always now, like Earthen Grasp, Enrage and Maim. It's just not worth it. 5 combo points, still takes energy, and it has a bigger cooldown, although the cooldown really, like, doesn't matter. It's going to take you a long time to build up points again and get that off, but yeah, Ferocious Wound, in case we want to try and kill someone. Actually, let's go Fresh Wound, because we just want to be raking everyone, and if they don't have a rake, it's, you know, majority of the time going to crit, and then we get more combo points easily, so more rips. And let's see how much damage we can do, okay? So that's pretty much the game plan. Run around, just not super try hard, just a casual Battleground as always, and just see how that compares against all these other classes now that we've got, you know, priests that didn't get touched, rogues and everything. So it'll be interesting, let's put it that way. Let's go this left side, just boots it off the edge of speed already, and we will let them get that. Stealth it. Let's go straight for a team fight, eh? This Hunter, come on. Stun him out of it. Nice. Root him out. Awesome. I might get the re-stealth here. Sure did. Haha. Now he's going to come in and we're going to stun him out of it again. Oh, dodged. Are you kidding? I don't know what's going on with the lag, to be honest. He has to come to us. Let's just stay in the cart. Should be sitting in bear form here, actually. Just root him out of the way when he comes into contact. Awesome. Okay, time to burst. See you later, mate. DR stun. Oh, who says Feral doesn't do damage anymore? There's that one, yeah? Oh no, now it's 2. Trinket. Okay, use a wall. Try and stun him. Flare him up both. Stun. Oh, where's the rest of our team at, though? Let's go, Live Lord. Charge this little prick. And we're gonna lose it. We're actually gonna lose it. That dude was late. Oh. But damage was pretty good compared to the hunter. 1 death already. No, dude. Alright, I'm thinking we go lava. There's only 2 guys there to help that fight. With the buffs, rejuve, let's run it in. Oh no, look at all the people. They're gonna take it over. Let's just get the next cart over here. Keep it in team fight. We could bleed them up at least a little bit. Now this guy's got to be CC'd. Out of the way. Keep the rogue in combat. Yeah, let's go and get this team. Whoa, dude. Go easy. Oh, the rogue's coming over for some. You're down. Jeez, you did some damage though. He's down. Follow up with this one. Bash him, because we could go down any second. We got 5% health. He's lining in case he wants to go for us. And the counter strike killed us. Thank you, Trap Life. Awesome work there, son. But to be honest, moral of this story, and anything you want to take away, is don't have to switch to Feral if you don't want to. I mean to Boomy. You don't have to switch off the Feral. You're still playing fine. They just pulled back in line. Was it a bit too much of a nerf? Maybe. I feel like... I mean, patch 7.1, Ferals are pretty good. And then we haven't really seen them for quite a while. We've had a lot of other issues with the Warlocks and Warriors being so strong and all the, both Death Knight specs and things like that. And finally, Feral's like scary and up there. And now they're... you know, pulled back pretty heavily. So they're not terrible, but I feel like, sure, if you don't want them to have an in-cap as part of their, you know, asset of tools, fair enough. I mean, they had a lot of control with that really easily accessible in-cap. But their damage as well, like, come on, Blizzard. Go a bit easy on one of them, will you? But, anyway, they're still going alright. And I'm sure that there will be a jungle cleave high up on the leaderboards. And it'll probably be more underdog now, which is cooler. Isn't it, really, to think about it like. If you play Feral, there might not be as many now. That just means you can be one of the best. That's what I like to think of it as. I think my recording stopped, but that's okay. Be sure to like and subscribe if you were planning to. That's the end of this video. And I will see you guys next time.
Bad boy.